What's good, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Around the Shitcoin. And if you watched our video last night where I literally was mapping out this short trade effectively live because I posted the video right after that and it took a while before the trade came through, but as you can see, we're up over $1,000 today. It was a good move. We saw it coming. We took the trade. It worked out. We used proper risk management. I was even using Market Cipher's risk calculator in the video as well. So we're all about that risk management right now. That's what I'm trying to get a lot better at doing, better at using. Money flow still coming out. I heard that the 1 hour was potential. Oh, I'm looking at Zillaquill, so there we go. So I also had a trade on Zillaquill that unfortunately got stopped out after a couple take profits because I was asleep. So I never locked it in, and it did get stopped out. I lost like $100 from that. So, you know, if you take these profits, which is what, almost 700. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm not gonna calculate shit right now. We are coming real close to some weekly fib right there. I'm just looking at the charts pretty much for the second time. I got some notifications on how my shorts were doing. Hopefully this continues to pan out. We have some pretty good sell power right now, which is what I'm liking. I'm liking to see these extremely tight trigger waves forming and the alpha cipher producing some more bearish signals for us. Right off this fib too, we were looking at that. That's pretty much where we entered our short as well. It's not marked down on this chart, but there you go at 39,800. Our entry on Bitcoin was 39,600, so under this fib. Somewhere, yeah, right about here at the top of the candle. Not a bad entry at all. Obviously, we're in the winning mood right now. Bitcoin and Ethereum. That daily VWAP still curving down. You know, nothing different, nothing has changed. You know, we've come up, down, up, down, up, down. And we just did it again yesterday. We were up and it came down. Nothing crazy, nothing new. Now what is new is coming down to this weekly Fibonacci level, which has been extraordinarily good support in the past, which is kind of why I'm very timid right now to just effectively take the money. I'm actually going to write it down this chart. 36, we're going to do 36,300. Sounds about right. We're going to lock it at 36,300 is what I said. Yeah, look at that. We even bounced right off of it on this chart. On Bybit, we're going to lock that. Yep. So obviously the exchanges, the trading exchanges are more volatile than Coinbase. I'm looking at a Coinbase chart here. So you'll see that the numbers won't exactly match on both charts all the time. You have those divergences in price on different exchanges. Happens, right? So we bounced right off that weekly fib apparently, pretty much. Came below it a little bit. 36179. So that would have been right below it, even on the Coinbase chart, which could be a good signal. So there's either two things this is going to end up being. This is either a good signal for a scalp long, right? Or this could be the start of a hell step formation where we come down, bounce off of it, and then dive down through it, right? We were looking at the monthly in the last video. I don't know if I put it in the recording in the end because I recorded way too long yesterday. I had to cut most of it out. But we have this hell step looking formation on the monthly forming up, especially with this bearish EMA cross on the alpha cipher, the super trend with a increasing bearish DBSI. And if we look at the normal candles now, it's already confirmed on the non-Heiken candles. It's confirmed, and we have an increasing bearish DBSI on the weekly, on the monthly, on the weekly. Oh my, look at that. 23, 22, 23, 24, 25, continuing to increase in bearish strength on the DBSI on the weekly normal candles. On the Heiken Shis, same thing, 22, 23, 24, 25. This blood diamond, go way back, go a few weeks back, right? 1, 2, 3, 3 weeks back. I was still making videos. I was making videos up here at the top predicting this dump, and it just turned out extremely well for that prediction, where a blood diamond printed, the first and only blood diamond ever in Bitcoin's history. There is no other blood diamond, even on longer term charts than Coinbase's. This is the only blood diamond on the weekly time frame. So this is the new precedent being set before us, and as you can see, even from the lowest low of that candle that week, we are currently down 3% and have gone down up to 7% from there. From the top of when we were calling it, I'd say about right here. We're down 17 to 20%. It's pretty powerful indications here, and it doesn't show much sign of slowing down at all yet. The daily, however, was at one point, there was an argument that the price was coming lower, right? Price was coming lower. At the same time, the oscillators didn't really come lower. And yeah, that's sort of kind of a bearish, like a very weak bullish divergence, standard bullish divergence. But with the money flow still coming out, even the VWAP oscillator we can look at right here coming out, the RSI still planing downwards. It wasn't strong at all. It came up a little bit based on the divergence, played out, and then just dumped even farther. So now we have bearish, not divergence, but convergence, right? Because this one is lower than this one. So now we're planing down on momentum and planing down on price. So we have bearish convergence, not bullish divergence on the daily. If we go zoom in a little, oh, I did not see that. I did not expect this. Blood diamond, 20 dbsi on the 12-hour with, I wouldn't say an amazing amount of sell power here on the momentum apex, but you've definitely had more sell power than you've had previously. These apexes and these apexes down here led to 5% corrections. There's a lot of money to be made. Even this little X right here was a 2, 3, 4% correction. We're already in the realm of a 7% on this current candle. So there's nothing truly indicating this is going to slow down anytime soon. The RSI, look at that. Straight down. It was bouncing, it became overbought, and then it just dumped right through that level, and now we're seeing low trends. What we got to look out for you long boys, look for this RSI trend right here to continue to not break this horizontal. If it continues up a little bit like this, that means we're slowly building strength, slowly building strength up. As you can see from back here, where we were at the time, the all-time low, right? It came lower than this, so we expected it to go lower, and then it did. and now it's slightly, ever so slightly getting higher as the price is going lower, higher lows. So we gotta watch out for that with our shorts and look at them from the perspective of our longs, but it's gonna take a long time to diverge up generally. This money flow coming in was indicative of this pump that just happened with the Fed pump yesterday, and it died. Yeah, I mean it was just a buy the hype, sell the news crap that usually happens, right? Everyone was expecting it to dump, so of course it liquidated all the shorts, going up a good 6%, liquidating everyone out, and like, I flop and grow, blah, and then it goes down. Yeah, I don't know what really to say here other than if you took that short that I posted last night, this is more than obviously lock in your trades, put your stop loss. A good place to look at putting your stop loss right now, I'd say any of these indicators here, depending on what risk you want to use. If you're like, I absolutely need this money, I'd put it right here, right behind this, at the daily low, maybe even behind that a little bit. So it can only come up 1-2% before stopping you out in profit, in massive profit. Obviously, if you took your trade up here, you're in massive profits just like me. And yeah, I'd say definitely take profit orders here at this level. I'm gonna do that myself. Ooh, and I don't know. That's just it for today, I guess. Good job on the trades. It looks like we're gonna keep this bearish trend going for a while, especially with that monthly. If it does come up, if we do eventually have another spike, I'm not gonna flop in and throw a crap ton of money at. So on this, yeah, because until the weekly indicators give me better indication. Right now, if this blood diamond doesn't bring us to a lower low, is what I would say. If it does not bring us to a lower low, that would look good, because even if it does go down here maybe, right? And this momentum goes back up, we're gonna have this bullish macro convergence, bullish convergence, right? Because obviously macro, we're looking at this chart right here. And on this chart, we can see momentum increasing, right? Money flow decreasing, momentum increasing. RSI seems to be increasing. Yep, RSI is pretty much increasing. So on this giant macro level chart, I guess we're still bullish, right? There's nothing too crazy happening right now. We're not getting giant booms and massive blahs. We're just kind of getting some shakeout waves here. So we need to be mindful of that potentially. But while the momentum, until it apexes, we're not going to say anything. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to watch it. Because it can actually even apex. It can candy, right? It can apex and then go lower. So that's always a potential to happen. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say on this video for today. I got a lot to do right now with Honor Guard, so I'm gonna go hit that up, finish my lunch. Have a good day, y'all.